Good morning, this is Allein Moore. I'm at the D&AD judging. We're in Olympia, London, and I'm going to be talking to one of the judges, who is Theseus Chan. Now, Theseus is well known to people in Singapore with his company called Work, and he has been one of the judges on the books and newspapers category.
Well, we have been pretty active in mostly fashion work in Singapore. So graphic design, publication, those are things that we enjoy doing. I think there's an obligation with more mature designers to groom the next generation. I think that's a lot of desire to excel in the areas of design in Singapore, and there's a lot of support as well presently, from the authorities like Design Singapore and the government. So I think it's a waste not to be able to impart, what the experience that you have. I think it's some sort of a moral obligation, if you could say that. So I think with the support that we are getting from the government and also I think there's basically a new market for a lot of options in terms of design, whether they are digital work, whether they are print work, or things that are all everything in between, everything all mixed up. I think the young will just embrace it. So it's a waste not to be able to nurture them and sort of guide them or impart some sort of 2 cents worth. I think this category that I'm looking at, I was a little bit disappointed because I consume a lot of magazines myself, I buy them and all that sort of thing. So I'm aware that what are some of the good ones, But I don't see them represented here, so that was a bit disappointed. But I was surprised. I saw some Russian work for the first time. I don't get to see it, like magazine design from Russia. But on the whole, I think the category was a bit thin for me. I expect it to be more inspiring, I could say it. And the question about whether the standards are sliding down or going south, I can't say for sure whether it's. But I've seen a lot of good magazines out. I buy a lot of magazines, I read a lot of magazines, but I don't see them represented here, So it's not a good, gauge or indication of what's out there. I think what I see here, what we see here, are just people who have submitted, who make an effort to put into D&AD. So I think we're all cordial. I don't think it is necessary to everyone have to agree with each other. I think. Obviously, a lot of things some of these things are consensus anyway. Like some of the things I felt strongly. Well, it all depends on how good your convincing skills are. But not necessary. But I think unanimously we still have to come to some sort of a conclusion.